The All Nation Mighty O-Gauge Mountain 482. It says in the 1962 All Nations catalog, big. Imagine a locomotive as long as 3 boxcars. Yes, it's the mountain. 26.5 inches long, width 2 3/4 inches, and drawbar pull of 2.2 ounces. Average speed with maximum load at 12 volts, 75 miles per hour, and it's 4 1/8 inches high, and weighs 8.5 pounds without the tender. Yet it gets around a 48-inch radius curve with ease. The mountain is the answer to your fast passenger and heavy freight hauls. Easily the biggest and best steam loco on your pike. Well, it's certainly quite big, and it's definitely heavy. To pick it up, you need 2 hands really. And here it is here. This is an older version than the 62 catalog example. The one in the catalog was having a Pierce gearbox with ball bearings. This has an older gearbox with a 2-thread worm, and it's really quite efficient and runs amazingly smoothly. The locomotive has come off a club layout, I'm sure. It's had a lot of use. The drivers have poke box drivers rather than the spoke drivers, and they have grooves in them. It's had so much use, but it still runs amazingly well. It's had lots of extra details added to it. I think the windows and the window frames are probably from Central Locomotive Works, and then it just has additional details that you wouldn't that aren't normally on the All Nation Mountain. But it's certainly impressive. The weight's impressive, and yeah, a good buy for the day, and still a good buy if you could happen to come across one. I'll fire it up, and you just need to excuse me while I pan back to my controller, and you can just see 1 or 2 things that I've collected over the years. We've got a turbine that's in the works there, and a shark nose diesel, and the Pierce consolidation, and Central Locomotive Works, not Central, Scalcraft Mikado in the background. Okay, here we go. We'll just fire up. Oh, I think she's got stuck. Here we go. She's coming through. I have to excuse all my my junk, and this is definitely a junk wreck. We just have a lot of junk here. It's coming through there. This is the best I can do at the moment as far as a layout, I guess you'd say. Just swing around the other side. And there she goes, going down the other side of the layout. That's the roller door. And we'll just swing around again, and we'll pick her up as she comes this way. The radius curves here are approximately 60 inches, I think. But when I laid the track, I just did it by eye, and so that's only approximate. It's hard to say for sure. But definitely they're bigger than 48 inches. Here she comes again. The All Nation Mountain. Great loco. Thanks.